Hey there, lovely souls. I have a collective message for you. I want to welcome you to the channel. If you're new, I'm Lynn, and here on my channel, it's my goal to help you develop your intuition so that you can make the choices in life that are best for you. So if that's something that resonates for you and you want to see more videos of mine, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out when I post my next video. So getting into your reading today, you have a lot of cards that indicate that you feel kind of helpless in life. You feel like you have gotten yourself into a situation in which there's no choice for you to make. There's no control for you to have. It feels like you kind of like went into something blindly and it spiraled out of control and you don't know how to stop it. You don't know how to change. You don't know what to do. And it feels like you're very lost. You're very confused. Like this situation that you thought you went into with all the control in the world is slipping away from you. And a lot of you are afraid to ask for help. You're afraid to go to others because you don't want to look dumb. Because your energy is very much the Page of Swords, and you could have a lot of air signs in your chart. That's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but you don't need to. The Page of Swords to me is someone who's a little bit like Megra from Hercules, where she thinks that she can protect herself. She thinks that she has all the answers, but really her toughness is an act because she's been hurt in the past. She was stupid, she was blind to the actions of her love at the time, and he betrayed her. And he got her trapped into a contract that when she found out the truth of her love at the time, leaving her for someone else, she didn't even want anymore. She did it for someone who would betray her. And that's how a lot of you feel in this situation. It's like you made the sacrifice, or you made this choice for something that has left you, that has abandoned you, that has made you feel so dumb, because here you were thinking everything was going to be fine, and now it's not, and now you don't know what to do because you're trapped. You feel helpless, and so you're afraid to ask others for help because you're afraid of the judgment. You don't want to hear that they told you so, that they warned you. You just want to be okay, and it feels like lately you haven't felt okay. You felt like you can't get out of this situation, this mouse wheel. It feels like you're constantly running, just trying to keep afloat. You just want the situation to be over. Like you don't even care about the lesson. You don't even care about like the karma. You don't even care about like what it's gonna take like for the transformation. Like you're just over it. It's like you don't really care about the change that has to occur. You just want to be on the other side of this. You want to cross that bridge, and like you don't care how difficult it is, how challenging it is, because basically from your perspective it's like things can't be worse. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I continue to film the video for a little bit, and it kind of felt like Spirit was like pushing a narrative that personally like I don't feel like was right for you, and I kind of had to speak out loud until I was able to understand where the energy was coming from. This person in your life who you don't really like, who has these narcissistic tendencies, it was almost coming out like you needed to like depend on them in some way. And what I ended up understanding about the energy is that there's this person in your life who you are trying to avoid. You are trying to release from your life. You're trying to cut contact with them, and it feels like they're this like attachment to you where they have like synced onto your energy, and they are really fighting and resisting your need to push them away. So much so it's like they are in your life and like looking at the situation that you've gotten yourself into and telling you you need to depend on them, like telling you that they're going to help you out of this. They're preying on your vulnerabilities right now. So I want to make this clear, because some of you have people in your life who are like your friends who are trying to help you out of this situation. This is not like anyone who's telling you like, hey, like let me help you out, I got you, like you're good. This is a very specific type of person who is like preying on this situation for you and like putting you down while telling you that they're the ones who's going to be able to help you out. This isn't your friend saying, hey, like let me help you pay your bills, or come stay at my place, or let me help you find a job. This is someone who's like, oh, you're so stupid, you're never going to get hired at this place, here, just come work for me, come work at my company. They're trying to keep you in their orbit. This is the type of person who's saying, oh, you're never going to find a place to live, just stay with me, just crash on my couch because you have nowhere else to go, you need me. It's like that type of manipulation with it. And it feels like this is where a lot of your judgment has stemmed from, because this person is like in your ear telling you like you should be ashamed for this situation you got yourself in, and like telling you like, oh, it's okay, I'll be the one to fix it, I'll be the one to make it better. And that's where it's like it's created this like warped vision in your mind where it's like you don't know what to do, like you're confused and you're spiraling. And it's this very intense energy because this person's coming and raining on you, and they have meshed their energy and their insecurities onto you because they want to bring you down to their level. And so what Spirit's telling you is like, there's other people in your life who are gonna tell you the truth. And sure, they might not always say everything you want to hear. They might be a little negative once in a while, but like, they're not gonna put you down for this situation. They're not gonna judge you the way that this person's judging you. And so what Spirit's telling you to do with the Three of Pentacles is to talk to someone else. You need another person, a third party, to tell you the truth of it and to help you out, because there are people who are going to help you out. And it's not even like there's a specific person who's going to necessarily help you. They might have the advice that you need. They might have a solution that you haven't thought of before. And it feels like you can get yourself out of this situation. There's just things that you need to stop focusing on, because it's like you're focusing on the things that is making it more challenging for you, more difficult. It's like you are looking for solutions, but you're looking for solutions that like keep you on what you thought this goal was going to bring into your life, instead of opening your eyes and seeing, oh, there's so many other options. Because I think part of what you haven't realized is this path you set out on, this goal you set your heart on, is no longer viable at this moment. And so it's like all these choices that is bringing you to this goal is only going to make it harder, because you're not meant to go there anymore. You're meant to find a different goal to focus on now. You can always regroup and come back later on in life, but now is not the time for this. Now is the time to like heal yourself and protect yourself and realize like you might be in a situation where there's a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, but that's something that everyone goes through in life. And so it's not about what you're going through right now. It's about how you're able to overcome it, and how you're able to pivot, and how you're able to recover from it. And it feels like you're going to be able to recover in a much healthier way, in a better way, if you start allowing yourself to release this judgment and this inner like frustration with yourself, and you allow people to come in and help you. The same way that Meg has to open up to Hercules. She has to be able to build trust again. She has to learn like not everyone is going to betray her. That's what you kind of need to do in this situation. It's like you have this toxic person in your life who's trying to manipulate you into trusting them, where they want to make you fall into a deeper cycle where it's even harder for you to get out. They want to make you dependent on them. And you can't do that. What you need to do is to be dependent on yourself. That doesn't mean you can't accept help. It just means you're not solely relying on any one person in your life. There's a balance. That's what you need to learn from this situation. And so what Spirit is encouraging you to do is to look for other options, look for other people to help, and get out of this bubble where it's only what this person is telling you and your own judgments feeding the cycle for you to spiral. Because it feels like you can overcome this. You have more power than you realize, but you're not open to other solutions because of the games that this other person is playing. And so you need to cut them out to get rid of the noise of what they're saying, so you can finally listen to the things that make sense. Because right now this person's doing everything in their power to be speaking the loudest that you can't hear anyone else. You can't even hear yourself. Because until this person's done yapping, it's going to be difficult for you to ask help from others. It's going to be difficult for you to listen to others. It's going to be difficult for you to believe that you don't need to be judged, that you don't need to be afraid of what other people are going to think of you, what they're going to say to you. Because this person's being extremely cruel, and most people aren't going to be as cruel as they are. So take it one step at a time, but just understand that everything that this person's trying to make you believe is not true. You have more power than you think, and you don't need them to succeed. You don't need them to overcome this situation. You're more than capable of it yourself. Despite what this person's making you believe, you're smart and you're capable. You're going to recover. And so I'm sending you so much love at this time as you're going through this. I know it's not easy, but you have the power to do it. And you're not any of these negative things that this person wants you to believe. And so I hope this resonates for you. If it did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more videos of mine. If you're cross-watching for someone else, go ahead and share this video with them. Any way you interact with this video and my channel helps support me, and I really appreciate all of it. I hope you all continue to have a wonderful day. Bye.